Any remarks or actions directed at student athletes, officials, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated. Conduct that is inappropriate will grant for removals in the private competition. Conduct that is always inappropriate is use of profanity, use of derogatory comments, or intimidating remarks. Singling out any athlete, coach, official, or team in any negative way. Approaching any member of the officiating team.
And greetings, softball fans. Welcome to the special presentation of Oregon Tech softball on 104.3 and 960 Sports. We're coming to you live from John and Lois Stillwell Stadium on the campus of the Oregon Institute of Technology for this top 25 matchup between the Oregon Tech Owls and the Southern Oregon Raiders. Good afternoon. My name is Josh Eldridge. It's a beautiful day for softball, not a cloud in sight. Should see about 64 degrees by the end of this first game, but right now it is a cool 57 in the Klamath Basin. Appreciate you being with us. Both of these teams getting ready for what is sure to be an amazing game. First game of this doubleheader today is the rubber match of the season series for the Cascade Collegiate Conference. Of course, we do have Game 4, which is a non-league contest. We'll get into all of that in just a bit. Also, Oregon Tech ranked number 2 in the nation. Southern Oregon ranked number 9 in the country. We'll talk about the top 25 rankings. We'll also give you a look at how the Cascade Collegiate Conference shapes up. Coming up next on 104.3 and 960 Sports, Oregon Tech softball is on air.
The third baseman, number 3, Piper Love. Batting 7 is the shortstop, number 24, Rylan Austin. Batting 8 is the left fielder, number 4, Lindsey Stripling. And batting ninth, playing center field, number 16, Sarah Curling. In the flex position for Southern Oregon is right fielder, number 33, Cammie Clapp. And now, friends, let's meet the lineup card for the Lady Owls. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 3, Kayla Mick. Batting second is the catcher, number 22, McKenna Armentrout. Batting third, the designated player, number 2, Maggie Buckholz. Hitting cleanup is the second baseman, number 1, G.C. Sievert. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 5, Kennedy Jancy. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 15, Mackenzie Staub. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 24, Aubrey Bussinger. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 11, Zoe Allen. And batting ninth is the center fielder, number 6, Jensen Becker. In the circle for the Owls, wearing number 9, is Sarah Abramson. Friends, at this time, we would ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to 104.3 and 960 Sports, coming to you live from John and Lois Stillwell Stadium. Getting ready for Oregon Tech softball this afternoon. They are playing the Southern Oregon Raiders, number 2, taking on number 9 in the country. We'll get you the starting lineups for the Southern Oregon Raiders, coming to us just over the hill in Ashland, about an hour and a half drive, so not too far for them. Leading off, second baseman Deja Acosta. Batting second, the catcher Riley Donovan. The pitcher batting third is Kayla Williams. Felicity Faida is pitching and batting fourth. Oh, pardon me, she's the designated player and batting fourth. We also have first baseman batting fifth is Ashen Cathy. Hitting sixth at third base is Piper Love. At shortstop, number 24, Rylan Austin bats seventh. Hitting eighth is Lindsay Stripling in left field. And rounding out the Southern Oregon order, batting ninth in center is Sarah Curling. We already have Deja Acosta at the plate for Southern. A 1-1 count is Sarah Abramson in the circle for Tech. She is, as of right now, the reigning NAIA Pitcher of the Week, winning that in back-to-back weeks for her efforts in helping Oregon Tech take some from University of British Columbia and Corbin as well. Sarah tossed back-to-back no-hitters a few series ago as well for the Owls and helped her earn her second NAIA National Pitcher of the Week as she evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Acosta. Around the diamond for Oregon Tech, Jancy's at first, Sievert at second, Kayla Mick at short, and at third it's Aubrey Bussinger. Down goes Acosta, looking at strike 3, the first out of the day for Abramson. In the outfield for Tech, Mackenzie Staub in left. Zoe Allen in left, Mackenzie Staub in right, and Jensen Becker in center field for the Oregon Tech Lady Owls. Stepping into the box now, Riley Donovan, the catcher for Southern Oregon. Watches that one find the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Donovan, the second leading hitter for the Raiders, batting .446 on the season. That one's going to miss outside as well. It's also an All-American for junior college. This is her second year with the Raiders. She steps back in, facing a 1-1 count against Abramson, who kicks and fires. That one swung on outside and missed. Strike 2. And for the Raiders coming into this game, a 29-9 overall record. On the road this season, Raiders are 14-5. In conference play, 13-5 so far this year, is a 2-2 count to Donovan. From Half Moon Bay, California, San Mateo Community College, before attending SOU. Grounds one right up the middle. Kayla Mick ranges over past second base, but can't quite reach down for it. And that'll go in the books as a base hit for Donovan, and a runner aboard for Kayla Williams.
Batting third, pitcher number 5, Kayla Williams.
Williams stepping in now for Southern from San Jose, California. Another JUCO transfer, went to West Valley Community College before attending Southern Oregon. This year on the mound, she has done quite a bit, 1.48 ERA. We'll talk more about her pitching prowess a little bit later when she gets into the circle. But the 0-1 home will find the inside part of the plate against Williams. Now 0-2, the runner on first, Donovan. And on deck, Felicity Faida. The 0-2 home, it will bounce to Armin Trout. And that will allow Donovan to advance to second on the wild pitch. Now ball and 2 strikes to Williams. Worth mentioning that along with being the best pitcher on Southern Oregon's staff, also one of the best hitters, in fact leads the team in average, hitting .452 on the season. That one missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Williams. That one is fought off and fouled back. So now with Donovan standing at second, also worth mentioning that Kayla Williams tied for third on the team, by the way, in runs batted in with 27 on the season. So she's done some damage with runners in scoring position as well. The 2-2 home will find the outside part of the plate. Got her looking. And that'll be strike 3 to Williams. Second strikeout of the inning for Abramson. And in steps Felicity Faida. Faida, the designated player for Southern.
Hit 2 homers off Abramson first meeting.
A few weeks ago, back late March 23rd, in fact, last time these two teams played. A game in which Southern Oregon won 11-7. Faida hit 2 home runs off of Abramson. The 0-1 home, off-speed pitch hit bouncing into left field. Rounding third and coming home is Donovan. The throw not in time. Now trying to cut off Faida coming up to second, and that throw is late as well. She is safe. And so Donovan comes around to score, makes it a 1-0 ball game in favor of SOU. Give Faida the RBI as well, and that'll give her 27 on the season.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 18, Ashton Cathy.
Now steps in the first baseman, Ashton Cathy. Abramson misses there, 1-0. New NAIA Top 25 poll came out today reflecting Oregon Tech's 1 loss last weekend to the University of British Columbia, dropping from first to second place in the country. As a matter of fact, Oregon Tech in a bit of a weird situation last weekend. The 2-0 home is going to miss low to Cathy. But Oregon Tech, Lady Owls had to play 3 games on Saturday last week, a triple header because of inclement weather in British Columbia. The 3-0 home, that one will find the zone, strike 1, moves the count to 3-1. Still 2 outs in the inning. The runner on second, Felicity Faida, already drove home 1 run this inning for Southern. Now we find ourselves at 1-0. The 3-1 home, swung on, fouled back, runs the count full, 3-2. Tough to win 3 games in the same day for Tech, and ended up dropping the 3rd and final game to the University of British Columbia, dropping down that 1 spot in the top 25. That pitch finds the inside part of the plate, up and in, and that is another strikeout looking for Abramson. 1 run on 2 hits for the Raiders, no errors for Tech in the inning, 1 runner left on base. We find ourselves with a score of 1-0. Southern leads as we head to the bottom half of the first inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Popcorn and all your concession fare. Weird thing about Southern is that they lost their last series to Northwest University.
That was where I saw that and was shocked.
They split the 4 game but lost 2 of the 3 conference games.
Well, if we drop this one here today, that Eastern Oregon series is going to be for the conference.
Well, the other thing that hurts this is that if you drop this first game, then all of a sudden you lose the tiebreak with Southern to win it.
I don't think Southern's going to win the tiebreak, though. They still got College of Idaho.
To 960 Sports, the Raiders lead after the top of the first inning, 1-0. Let me get the starting lineup for the Oregon Tech Owls. Leading off and at shortstop, it's Kayla Mick. Batting second and catching is McKenna Armentrout, designated player. Batting third is Maggie Buchholz. At second base, it's J.C. Sievert, hitting in the cleanup spot. And batting fifth, the first baseman, Kennedy Jancy. In right field and batting sixth is Mackenzie Staub. At third base and hitting seventh, Aubrey Bussinger. Hitting eighth in left field is Zoe Allen, and batting ninth in center is Jensen Becker.
He's got an open mic in between innings.
Kayla Mick getting ready to step into the box for Oregon Tech. The Klamath Falls native, graduate of Henley High School. Was rumored to have a little bit of trouble with one of her fingers, but seems to be toughing it out in a big game against Southern Oregon. She hits one down the third base line, gets into left field, and on one swing of the bat, Kayla Mick gets things started for Tech with a leadoff single. That'll bring up McKenna Armentrout. Armentrout, a .376 hitter on the season, has started in all 39 games for Oregon Tech up to this point. As Kayla Williams in the circle for the Raiders delivers the first pitch to Armentrout, is high and away for ball one. Mentioned through 39 games for Oregon Tech, they are 33-6, one of just 4 teams across the country with 30 wins already. The 1-0 coming home to Armentrout. She shows bunt, pulls back just in time. You might ask who the other teams across the country are with 30 wins. Well, the great thing is I can tell you, it's Mobile, Alabama, who, by the way, is undefeated. They're 32-0 off to a quick start. Freed Hardman from Tennessee is 33-3, and the final team with 30 wins already is William Carey from Mississippi, and they find themselves ranked 7th in the country. The 2-0 home misses high, makes it 3-0. And that'll warrant a visit from the catcher, Donovan. And go out there and try to talk to her pitcher, maybe calm her down a little bit. I'd like to remind you that this broadcast on 104.3 and 960 Sports is brought to you in part by Les Schwab Tires. Having the right set of tires and wheels in your vehicle is just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab does more than install just tires and wheels. Come on in for a free pre-trip safety check. They're going to help make sure that everything is in working order at Les Schwab Tires. 2 locations in Klamath Falls and 1 in Merrill. They've been doing the right thing since 1952. All right, ready for more softball as Williams delivers the 3-0 pitch. That one will find the zone. 3-1, still nobody out in the inning. Runner on first is Kayla Mick. We find ourselves in the bottom of the first in a 1-0 ball game. Southern Oregon leads Oregon Tech. Getting ready for the 3-1 pitch home. Williams finds it, fires. On the move was Mick, but the pitch is fouled back, so she'll have to trot on back. Mick leads the team in stolen bases by a wide margin, 21 on the season. Second best is McKenna Armentrout, who's at the plate, and she's got 10. So Kayla Mick, liability to get moving on first. The full count pitch home to Armentrout. Mick on the move, but the pitch misses. And it'll be a walk to Armentrout. Runners at first and second, and in steps Maggie Buchholz. .358, appeared in 29 games for Tech. With the runner in scoring position here, Mick at second. Worth mentioning also that Maggie Buchholz tied for 4th in the team in RBIs with 26 on the season. The first pitch, she shows bunt, pulls back in time, and no one is moving, so it's still Armentrout at first and Mick at second. 1-0 the count in a 1-0 ball game. Southern Oregon leading Oregon Tech. As we face southwest from our broadcasting position at John and Lois Stillwell Stadium, back towards the rest of the town of Klamath Falls. The wind, a slight breeze blowing across the outfield from right to left as that 1-1 pitch, well, the 1-0 pitch finds the zone to make the count 1-1, I should say, to Maggie Buchholz. Left-handed hitting Buchholz. She is from Silverton, Oregon, a junior, standing 5'7", showing bunt there and pulling back in time. Before coming to Oregon Tech, Buchholz attended the University of New Mexico. Two balls and a strike, the count to Buchholz. She steps back in. And the 2-1 home. That one swung on a line drive back to Austin. She thought about flipping back to second, but Mick got back in time. A nice play, though, by Austin at short for the first out of the inning. Brings up J.C. Sievert. Starting at second base, the cleanup hitter, trying to do a bit of damage here in the bottom of the first. Sievert 39 RBIs on the season, and she's also a .367 hitter.
All of a sudden, the internet went out.
First pitch coming in is going to be high to Sievert. On deck is Jancy, should she get the chance. The 1-0 home from Williams will miss high. And this game is the rubber match, so to speak, of the season series between these two squads. Of course, games 3 and 4 of the season series, but only 3 of them count for Cascade Collegiate Conference play, and that is this one you got right here. Southern 1-1 over in Ashland, so did Oregon Tech, so this one could give the Owls the tiebreaker when it comes to conference standings. The 2-0 home will find the zone, 2-1 to J.C. Sievert. But for the Owls, who have still yet to play Eastern Oregon, that's a team you've been keeping your eye on because, well, they've won 6 straight and still have them left on your schedule. But a win here would give them the tiebreaker against just about everyone else in the conference. A 2-1 home. It's fouled back by Sievert. Evens the count at 2. Around the diamond, by the way, for Southern Oregon, behind the dish is Donovan. At third, it is Love. Austin at short, and Acosta at second. Kathy at first. In the outfield, going from left to right, Stripling, Curling, and Clapp. The 2-2 coming home to Sievert is going to miss low. Run the count full with 1 out and runners at first and second. Williams already 1 walk in this inning to McKenna Armentrout, who stands on first. Let's see if Sievert can find a way to get on base. At this point, only 1 out in the inning. That's all you're worried about. The pitch coming home from Williams will miss inside, and that will load him up with just 1 out in the inning. And in steps Kennedy Jancy. Jancy, so far this season, she is batting .352, another one of those players for Tech that has appeared in all 39 contests so far this year. So we've got a meeting out on the mound. Coach for Southern Oregon, Jessica Pistol, back out there in the circle, and she will head back to the dugout now. They try to figure out what to do with bases loaded in the bottom half of the first. Only a 1-run ball game, and in steps Kennedy Jancy, the team's leader in RBI with 39 on the season so far. She's handled these positions all season long. First pitch home to Jancy, fouls that one back as Donovan explores. Fairly small in foul territory, only about 10 paces from the dugout to the foul line. One might consider that a hitter's ballpark. That pitch is going to find the zone, strike 2 to Jancy. To talk about the dimensions here at Oregon Tech, 205 down either line and 215 to dead center. The whole turf field. The 0-2 coming home to Jancy. That one will miss low. Good eye Kennedy there by watching that one go past her. Prolong this at bat just a little bit. Williams trying to find her way out of her jam that she got herself into by walking 2 of the first 4 batters she faced. Jancy lifts one into shallow right field. That one's going to find some green and bounce past the glove of Clapp. 1 run comes in to score. Armentrout comes in to score. And so does Sievert. Put that one in the books as a 3 RBI triple for Kennedy Jancy, and that's a way to get things started for Tech. They now lead 3-1. Mackenzie Staub stepping into the box.
2 hits. 2 hits. 3 runs, 2 hits.
And for that, Kennedy Jancy has extended her on-base streak to now 14 games in a wild pitch. Won't let her get home as Donovan does a good job getting to the softball, but 14-game on-base streak for Jancy and 3 RBIs to boot is not bad. Gives her 42 on the season and now has sole possession of the team lead. The 1-0 to Mackenzie Staub. On the way, swung on and fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. It's Jancy at third. On deck is Aubrey Bussinger. Staub this season hitting .386. The sophomore from Hillsboro, Oregon, has played defense. She's pitched. In fact, has a no-hitter this season. Trying to get the job done at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike to Staub. The pitch coming home from Williams. That one is swung on and missed. Evens the count at 2. Already 3 runs home this inning. Off the 3 RBI triple from Jancy, who still sits out there at third. The 2-2, home to Staub, will miss just inside. And another full count for Williams. 3rd time she's found herself in this position. Twice she's walked the batter, and once gave up an RBI triple. Not a comfortable spot for Williams. The 3-2 coming home will miss low. Another walk, 3rd one this inning for Williams, who has been otherwise brilliant so far this season. 8-2 record, 1.48 ERA. She's even pitched 6 complete games this year, but now finds herself in a bit of trouble as Staub stands on first. And Aubrey Bussinger approaches the box.
Your attention, please. Now running at third base, number 17, Lexi Klum.
Lexi Klum coming in to run for Kennedy Jancy as well at third. So Staub at first, and now Klum at third in terms of on base for Oregon Tech, and in steps Aubrey Bussinger. Bussinger, a .298 hitter this season, but she's come up when the team needs her most. 31 RBI this season. And with one more waiting out there at third, we'll see what she can do against Kayla Williams, who's had her struggles here in the bottom of the first. First pitch will miss wide. Kayla Williams, by the way, on the mound wearing some sunglasses as well. She is staring into the sun. After all, that pitch fouled into foul territory past the diving glove of Kathy. It'll find the turf. Good effort at first base. All for naught. That'll just be an exciting strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on base for Tech. They have answered the call in the bottom of this first inning. 1-1, and Bussinger showed bunt. She went around, and now they've got Klum in a pickle down at third. She dives back safely into the bag. And what could have been a detrimental error turns out to be just a safe dive back into third for Klum. And in the madness, Mackenzie Staub advanced to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Bussinger with only 1 out. Infield shades in for Southern. So they might try to cut down the runner coming home. A ground ball to third is foul. 1-2. The infield shading in as well for the Raiders.
Goes as a stolen base or stop.
So credit Staub with the stolen base as she took advantage of the madness happening down the third baseline. 1-2. The pitch home to Bussinger is going to miss high, evens the count at 2. 3 walks this inning for Kayla Williams. All year, she's only allowed 30 free passes through 15 games. The 2-2 swung on and missed inside, and Bussinger will be tagged out. The drop third strike, and that will bring up Zoe Allen. Allen, the left fielder, hitting 8th in the order for Tech. Trying to extend this inning. There are 2 outs now, but 2 runners in scoring position. At second, it's Staub. And at third, it is Lexi Klum. First pitch coming home to Allen will miss well outside.
34 pitches, 16 strikes.
This is the 17th game that Zoe Allen has started this season for Tech. The 1-0 home will miss outside. She's appeared in 35 games for the Owls. In those 35 games, a .333 hitter. 15 hits on the season. Wind picking up just a little bit here in Klamath Falls, blowing even stronger across the outfield as the 2-0 comes home and misses wide again. 3-0. On deck, Jensen Becker would be the 9th batter this inning. Williams stares down Donovan, gets the sign, delivers, and that one will find the outside portion of the dish for the first strike this at-bat, 3-1. That one will miss in the other batter's box. A free pass issued to Allen. 4th one this inning for Williams, and in steps Jensen Becker. And we're having a conference with our home plate umpire and Southern Oregon coach Pistole. Worth reminding you that this game on 104.3 and 960 Sports is brought to you in part by Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Picking the right path can make the journey easier, the distance shorter, and can assure that you end up at the right place. Whether you're dreaming of owning a home or you just want a great checking account, Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union can help you reach your goals. Looks like we've got a pitching change for Southern in just the bottom of the first inning, so we're going to step aside, come back, and what we do, we'll get you all the defensive changes for the Raiders on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Oregon Tech leads 3-1.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Felicity Faeda, the new pitcher in the circle for Southern Oregon, is welcoming you back to a game in which Oregon Tech leads 3-1. We're in the bottom of the first inning with the bases loaded and 2 out. That is the workload that Faeda inherits after Kayla Williams exits after just 2/3 of an innings pitched. And after issuing 4 walks from Williams, Faeda, already behind in the count 2-0 to Jensen Becker, make that 3-0. Kayla Mick on deck, and she led this game off for Oregon Tech. And trying to find the zone, these Southern Oregon pitchers are having little luck this afternoon in Klamath Falls. The 3-0 home will miss, and that will walk home a run as Lexi Klum comes in to score. Mackenzie Staub moves to third. Zoe Allen up to second and taking her free pass. Jensen Becker trots down to first. And that will bring up Kayla Mick. She singled, came around to score her last time through. Came around on a Kennedy Jancy 3 RBI triple. And did I miss another pitching change? It looks like we have another pitching change for Southern Oregon, so we'll take one more break and get you the changes after this. Oregon Tech leads 4-1 against Southern Oregon on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
For Southern Oregon is number 9, Erica Marquez. And now pitching for the Raiders.
Pitching change for the Southern Oregon Raiders. Maisie Menifee is in the circle for Southern, coming in relief of Felicity Faeda, who just faced one batter. Jensen Becker issued her a free pass, and credit Becker with an RBI as well because she walked home a run. Lexi Klum came around to score. So Menifee inherits a bases-loaded situation, 2 outs in this inning. But Oregon Tech has kept it rolling with a couple of base hits, but count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks the first time through the order for Oregon Tech. Kayla Mick steps in, swings at the first pitch she sees, grounds one up to second. Acosta fields it, tags the bag herself, and that will end the inning. Not before Oregon Tech puts up 4 runs on 2 hits. No Southern Oregon errors. 3 runners left on base for the Owls, and we will head to the top half of the second. Oregon Tech leads 4-1.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or 2 in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
John and Lois Stillwell Stadium on the campus of the Oregon Institute of Technology, headed back to the top of the second inning as Lady Owls are hosting the Southern Oregon Raiders in a 4-1 ball game. Sarah Abramson still in the circle for Tech as she starts things out to Piper Love, missing low for a ball, 1-0. Oregon Tech put up 4 runs in the bottom half of the first inning and got through 2 arms for Southern as well. Kayla Williams pitched just 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs, all of them earned 2 hits. She walked 4, no strikeouts for Williams. And then Felicity Faeda came in relief and just faced 1 batter and walked her. As this pitch is going to be hit, knocked into right field past the outstretched glove of Staub. Rounding first, headed for second is Love. She's going to try to dig for 3. The throw is in time, and they get Piper Love at third, trying to stretch a double into a triple, and that'll be the first out of the inning for Oregon Tech.
The shortstop, number 24, Rylan Austin.
Brings up the shortstop, Rylan Austin, for Southern Oregon. Austin, a .345 hitter for SOU. A native of Medford, Oregon, attended North Medford High School. After that, went to Montana State University in Billings and just came back home for her junior year. The 5'7" native of Medford playing for Southern Oregon, her hometown school. This one lofted into right field, and Staub gets under it to secure it for the second out. And it'll bring up the left fielder, Lindsay Stripling.
The left fielder, Lindsay Stripling.
We didn't give an error on that flare to right, did we? That's what I thought I was going to say.
Stripling, a .392 hitter this season, starting her 22nd game for the Raiders, appearing in her 27th. She is the 5th leading hitter on the squad. Bats now with nobody on and 2 outs. Swings at that one and misses for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, pardon me. On deck, should she get the chance this inning, is Sarah Curling. Abramson kicks and deals. The 1-1 will miss outside. Abramson doesn't take too much time between her pitches. One thing I've noticed watching her, you look at some of the pitchers for Southern Oregon, they take their time between pitches, but Abramson already towing the rubber and throwing another pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Same routine every time. She circles back, a couple steps to the rubber, and she's ready to go again. The 3-1 coming home from Abramson is fouled. Runs the count full to Lindsay Stripling. Oregon Tech today wearing their home white uniforms with Owls written across the front in navy blue, numbering and lettering across the front and back. The 3-2 home will miss high, a free pass to Lindsay Stripling. For Southern Oregon, all black uniforms today. SOU written across the front in white font with red trim. Got the red belt and the red stirrups as well. That's a good color combo for Southern Oregon. First pitch to Curling. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 outs in the top half of the second, a game in which Tech leads 4-1. Pitch to Curling. Misses high. Curling batting .333 on the year. Played and started in every game that the Raiders have played so far this year. Helped them earn that 29-9 record. We mentioned that Southern is 14-5 on the road, while Oregon Tech is 8-0 at home. Hoping to continue that home winning streak to start the year. That pitch misses way outside. Armentrout thought about throwing it down to first to get Stripling, but decides better of it. Just a 2-2 count with 2 outs. The 2-2 home will be hit right back up the middle, past the glove of Mick and into center field. Playing shallow was Becker. Tried to make the throw, but not in time, so that'll be a single for Curling.
The second baseman, Deja
Stripling
Acosta
advances to second, and Deja Acosta stepping into the box now. She's the leadoff hitter in the Southern Oregon order, already 0 for 1 today. with a strikeout last inning. The first pitch home, she launches that one right down Main Street. 0-1.
39 pitches, 23 strikes.
This will be pitch number 40 coming up for Abramson. That one will miss high. 1-1. On deck, if she gets the chance, Riley Donovan. The 1-1 coming home to Acosta. Swing and a miss there. And Abramson trying to get herself out of a little early game jam here. The 1-2 will miss outside. Acosta, a 5'4" junior, a native of Modesto, California. Also attended Sacramento City College. The 2-2 home. She reaches for that one but fouls it off. Count will remain at 2. Abramson coming home, and that one will miss wide, so the count runs full. Runner's going to be on the move, Stripling at second, Curling at first. Acosta, also second on the team in RBI this season. She watches that one go by her, strike out, looking for the second time this game. Down go the Raiders in the top of the second, still 4-1, no runs on one hit. 2 runners left for Southern Oregon, and they trail the Owls 4-1. Heading out of the bottom half on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
So my very fondest memory at Annabees came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Now batting for Oregon Tech, number 22, Kayla Williams.
Bottom half of the second between Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon. Right now, the Owls lead 4-1. They've got a chance to add some more. McKenna Armentrout stepping into the box now. No official at-bat yet. She walked, came around to score her first time through. Taking on Macy Menifee. First pitch swinging, lifted into center field. Going back is Curling, catches it while running back to the warning track to put that one away for the first out. And now Maggie Buckholz stepping in. Reached on a fielder's choice. And can also credit her with 1 RBI. First one misses to Buckholz, 1-0. Menifee already the third arm we've seen for the Raiders. And Williams started the game. Pitched 2/3 of an inning as the 1-0 comes in and hits Buckholz. So she will get on base here. And now J.C. Sievert steps in. Only 2/3 of an inning pitched for the starter Williams. Relieving her was Felicity Faeda. Only faced one batter, gave up a walk, and now it's Menifee out there in the circle. This is the 4th batter she's faced out of the bullpen to Sievert. The pitch misses high. Donovan walks a little bit, about halfway to the rubber, and just trying to get Menifee to calm down. This is these two teams in terms of the Cascade Collegiate Conference in which Oregon Tech is the #1 team. 2-0 home to Sievert. And in fact, Eastern Oregon divides these two teams in the conference. Eastern's won 6 straight to sport a 14-4 conference record. College of Idaho also at 14-4 and Southern at 12-5.
Eastern swept CMI yesterday.
And Eastern, in that 6-game winning streak, swept the College of Idaho yesterday in the 2-game series they played. 2-1 will find the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now another 2-2 will be fouled back. After Sievert, it's Kennedy Jancy who did the damage in the bottom half of the first. Two coming home will come in and hit Sievert. Back-to-back pitchers hit by Menifee. One came in a little bit high as well, but regardless, just a couple of base runners on for Tech now. Brings up Kennedy Jancy. These Southern Oregon pitchers having trouble finding the strike zone here in the first couple of innings. Kennedy Jancy, who did a lot of the damage in the first inning. She cleared the bases with a 3 RBI triple in the first. Takes strike 1 there. And with that, secured the team lead with 42 runs batted in this season. She is also second on the team in hits with 45 on the year. Takes that one on the outside. 1-1. Menifee delivers the 1-1. Will miss outside. Southern Oregon pitchers trying to dance around the outside part of the plate. It makes sense when you're facing the middle of this Oregon Tech lineup, a team which scores the second most runs in the conference. 7.5 runs per game for Tech. That one's a little floater out to the middle of the infield, fielded by Acosta. The throw on to first is not in time, so I'll call that one an infield single for Kennedy Jancy. And another meeting in the circle, this time the entire Southern Oregon infield having a conference out there. This game on 104.3 and 960 Sports brought to you in part by Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty. Little things can add up to big bills when you're buying, selling, or owning a home. Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty's exclusive Beyond the Sale guarantees protect buyers, sellers, and homeowners from unexpected repair bills. To learn more, call Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty today. Looks like we're about ready to get back into the game as Mackenzie Staub steps into the box, walked her first time through, was pinch ran for by Lexi Klum, who ended up coming around to score later on that inning. Bases loaded for Staub. Staub 26 RBI this season. That's good for 4th on the squad. The 0-1 to Staub will find the outside part of the plate, 0-2. On first, it's Jancy. At second, it's Sievert. And at third, it is Buchholz. On base for Oregon Tech as they lead 4-1 in the bottom of the second inning against number 9, Southern Oregon. The 0-2 will miss low. 1-2 now. Oregon Tech, of course, ranked number 2 in the country, was #1 up until this most recent poll that came out this morning. They were the preseason #1, survived the first 2 polls as the #1 ranked team, and dropped down to #2. This one lifted into shallow left. Under it was Stripling, and she makes the catch for the second out. Aubrey Bussinger trying to do some damage here. Don't want to leave the bases loaded for Tech as she steps in with 2 outs. She struck out her first time through. First pitch to Bussinger. That one is lifted into right center field. Ranging over and making the catch was Curling. And that will end the inning. No runs for Tech on 1 base hit. No errors for Southern. 3 runners left on base for Oregon Tech. Score remains 4-1 in favor of the Owls. Now to the top half of the third on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or 2 in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Back on 104.3 and 960 Sports with a special presentation of Oregon Tech softball taking on the Southern Oregon Raiders this afternoon. Right now, Tech leads 4-1. Due up this half inning for Southern, Riley Donovan, Kayla Williams, and Felicity Faida. Sarah Abramson in the circle for Tech as she fires in a pitch that's fouled back. Donovan, standing 5'11", the senior from Half Moon Bay, California. Attended San Mateo Community College before attending Oregon Tech. And that pitch will miss low.
She was out of the pitching lane on the first pitch, so that's why it was a legal pitch.
So an amendment that foul ball from just a few minutes ago will actually be counted as a ball, as Sarah Abramson was outside of the pitching lane. So
Another one, that's going to be ball 3.
So Greg Stewart is having a conversation with our home plate umpire because it seems like Abramson did it again. And even though that was a foul ball, it'll be 3-0. And I think Greg Stewart is looking for clarification on what was going on. What exactly was she doing? We'll see if Abramson can straighten it up here in the top half of the third. The 3-0 coming home, and I think our home plate umpire just wasn't ready for that one, so we'll do it all over again. Strange start to this inning. That's to say the least. Donovan awaits the 3-0. That one comes in a bit high and tight. And she will get a walk. In steps Kayla Williams.
The right fielder, Erica Marquez.
As a matter of fact, the change here will be Erica Marquez from Tucson, Arizona. 5'6" sophomore getting her first at-bat. Marquez stepping in now for the first time. She is coming in replace of Kayla Williams, who was the starting pitcher and didn't make it through the first inning. So it'll be 1-1 to Marquez. Williams, by the way, ended her day at the plate 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. She went down looking. The 1-1 coming home to Marquez. She showed bunt, tried a backdoor Donovan at first. The throw goes wild into right field, but Donovan is not on the move. 2-1. Now to Marquez. Abramson delivers the pitch. Showing bunt again was Marquez. Armentrout keeps the pitch in front of her and no one is moving. Three and one to Erica Marquez. Abramson finds the zone that time. Runs the count full. Still nobody out in the inning. Tech leads 4-1. Swung on and missed. Abramson gets Marquez on strike 3. And that'll be the first out of this inning.
Player, Felicity Faida.
Felicity Faida steps in. For Abramson, by the way, strikeout number 5 on the day. Abramson comes in and misses wide there. Faida, an RBI single her last time through, was left stranded in the first. And Armentrout making that one look good. Strike 1. Evens the count at 1 to Faida. Abramson home with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Abramson putting a little extra velocity on that one to get it past the bat of Faida, who is a .438 hitter on the season. That one a check swing, and they got her again. Felicity Faida goes down on strikes. That is strikeout number 6 for Abramson.
First baseman, Ashton
Second
Cathy.
out in this inning. And now it's Ashton Cathy, who was a strikeout casualty in the first. That pitch will just miss outside for ball number 1. Piper Love on deck if she gets a shot here. Cathy lifts one into shallow left center field. Rounding second, headed for third is Donovan. And it looked like Cathy wanted to stretch that one into a double, and they got her trying to retreat back to first. That will end the inning. So a base hit, and Cathy tried to retreat back to first to end the inning. No runs for Southern. One hit, no errors for Tech, and one runner left on base. We go to the bottom half of the third with a score of 4-1. Oregon Tech leads on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Owls.com. For those of you listening on radio, you can find the live video stream on OregonTechOwls.com. This doubleheader this afternoon between Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon. Right now in game 1 of 2, and Tech leads 4-1 over Southern. Due up this inning for Tech, it is Zoe Allen, Jensen Becker, and Kayla Mick. 8, 9, and 1 in the Tech order. Maisie Menifee entering her third inning of work. First time through for Allen was a walk. She was left stranded out at second Oregon Tech has had little to no trouble getting players on base this game. Obviously, they've scored 4 runs, but in just the first 2 innings, they left the bases loaded twice. 6 runners left on base for Oregon Tech so far. The 1-0 will find the outside part of the zone to Allen, evens the count at 1. Oregon Tech looking for the season series against Southern Oregon this afternoon. And that one will miss wide. 2 balls and a strike now to Allen. A showdown between 2 top 25 teams this afternoon. Oregon Tech ranked 2nd. Southern Oregon obviously ranked 9th. Oregon Tech has played 6 games against top 25 teams so far this season. They are 5-1 against teams in the top 25. The 2-1 coming home to Allen. She shows bunt, but will foul that one off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Tech is 5-1 against teams in the top 25. Coincidentally, that one loss to teams in the top 25 came to Southern Oregon on March 23rd, a game in which Tech lost 11-7. Looking to avenge that loss here and again take that season series. The 2-2 coming home to Allen will miss wide. 3-2.
They've also played Vanguard and William Jessup, who have been in the top 25 but not really played.
So Menifee back in the circle. Hit on the ground, past the outstretched glove of Austin and into left field. And that'll be a base hit for Allen. Brings up Jensen Becker. Fourth hit of the day for Oregon Tech. Not quite matched the amount of walks that they've got, 6 already today. But they've been on base, and now Becker gets a chance here. She was one of those players that walked already this game as she takes strike 1 after showing bunt. She walked in a run last time, as a matter of fact. Was walked with the bases loaded, so 1 RBI already for Becker today. The 0-1. Getting ready from Menifee. She kicks and fires, showing bunt was Becker. She pulls back in time to take that one out of the zone. 4-1. On deck, Kayla Mick. Still nobody out in the inning. Becker shows bunt once again. That time fouls it back. 1-2. Both of these teams have been held scoreless the past couple of innings. As a matter of fact, all of the runs scored this game came in the first. Ball and 2 strikes to Becker. Watches that one just graze the outside part of the dish for strike 3. Becker goes down looking for the first out this inning. Menifee records her first strikeout of this outing, and in steps Kayla Mick. Mick 1 for 2 today, singled in the first and grounded out also in the first. It was that big first inning for Tech that got them this 4-run lead. First pitch to Mick, she watches that one find the zone for strike 1. Mick, the team leader in hits by quite a wide margin. 55 hits on the season. Second best is Kennedy Jancy with 46. That is a single into left field, and you can add one more to that total for Mick as she finds herself on base. McKenna Armentrout getting ready to hit. She is 0 for 1 today. A walk in the first, a fly out in the second, and now with the runner in scoring position, she's trying to do a little bit of damage. McKenna Armentrout, a .376 hitter this season First pitch from Menifee will miss low. Armin Trout, another product and staying home here in Klamath Falls with the Henley High School. She lifts that one shallow right field. That one will get down. And staying home at third is going to be Allen. She will not try to test the arm of Marquez. And bases loaded again for Oregon Tech, this time for Maggie Buchholz. Maggie so far this game reached on a fielder's choice and was out later on and also walked in the second. Infield shaded in for SOU, trying to cut down the lead runner at home with only one out in the inning. And the base is juiced. That one will miss outside. First pitch to Buchholz. Buchholz batting .358 on the year, the junior from Silverton. Trying to push her team even more in front. Right now they lead by 3, 4-1. The 1-0 coming home will miss low as well. 2-0. 3 base hits already this inning for Tech. Getting on base any way they can. The 2-0 coming home will find the zone. 2-1. Buchholz, the number 3 batter in the lineup. Jancy Sievert, the cleanup hitter, would be up next. A ground ball to second. Acosta comes home with it. That throw is in time, so they cut down Allen. Buchholz reaches on a fielder's choice for the second time today, and in steps Jancy Sievert with 2 outs and the bases loaded. 39 RBIs on the season for Sievert. That's .367 in 37 games so far for Tech. She's come up when it matters for the Owls. First pitch to Sievert is lifted foul. Well foul. Sievert has walked twice this game. No official at-bat yet today. Although this is the 3rd time she's been to the plate. The 0-1 coming home will miss wide. Wind blowing even harder this time, maybe out into left field a little bit. It's the right-handed Sievert. Swings. It's that one into foul territory in right field, and that one will get out of play. Not too much foul territory here at John and Lois Stillwell Stadium. Again, only about 10 paces from the dugout to the foul line. So Basel will get out of play here. Doesn't give the defense much of an opportunity to go after him. 1-2. I come home to Sievert. The pitch will miss wide. Now 2-2. And for Menifee, what an inning this would be to get out of. Still bases loaded. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and fouled off. Back into the glove of Donovan, so that'll be strike 3. And Sievert goes down. Tech leaves the bases loaded for the 3rd time in as many innings. No runs for the Owls on 3 hits. No Raider errors. We go to the top half of the 4th. They score of 4-1. Oregon Tech leads SOU on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
960 Sports headed to the top half of the fourth inning. Oregon Tech leads 4-1 in this top 25 matchup. Also important in the Cascade Collegiate Conference. As Abramson still in the circle for Tech. Piper Love in the batter's box. She doubled back in the second inning, but was caught trying to stretch that double into a triple. She watches the 0-1 miss high, or 1-1. Aside from that first inning, Southern Oregon has had trouble getting runners in scoring position, only one since then. Sarah Abramson gathered herself after that first and has struck out 6 batters already today. Abramson comes home with the 1-2 to Love. That one swung on and missed, and make that 7 Ks for Abramson this afternoon. Love goes down swinging, and that will bring up Rylan Austin. Austin 0 for 1 today, a fly out into right field, which, by the way, is being manned by Maddie DeVerna. Mackenzie Staub started the game in right, but finds herself on the bench right now. Likely could come out and pitch in Game 2 of a doubleheader this afternoon, as Abramson misses the first pitch to Austin. 1-0. Oh, 1-1. Apologies. 1-1 home is fouled back. 1-2. On deck, Lindsey Stripling, as it was 6, 7, 8 in the Raider order due up this inning. Abramson toes the rubber, gets ready to deliver the 1-2 pitch to Austin. Lifted to first base, just behind first base. It looks like Sievert going to range over and make the catch behind the bag from second, and puts that one away for the second out this inning.
Left fielder Lindsey Stripling.
Lindsey Stripling to bat now. She walked, was left stranded at second in the second inning. First pitch to her here, fouled back. And that walk to Stripling, the only one that Abramson has given up today. The 0-1 home to Stripling will miss wide. You compare that one walk for Abramson to 6 that Oregon Tech has got on the offensive side of the ball, and you can start to draw your conclusions as to how we reached our score of 4-1. That one lifted foul, left field. Still a ball and 2 strikes to Stripling. And the Owls outfield shaded fairly strongly to left field, and that one will be lifted foul again. Running out of room in left will be Allen. So Becker, the center fielder for Oregon Tech, is effectively playing left center field. There's a wide gap between where DeVerna is playing in right. She's playing right field fairly straight up, but a shift in the outfield for Oregon Tech. The 1-2 coming home for Stripling, swung on and missed. Got her for the third out this inning. 8 Ks for Abramson through 4 innings of work. We'll head to the bottom half as the Owls lead 4-1 on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Sports right now, Tech leads the Southern Oregon Raiders 4-1 as we head to the bottom half of the fourth. Macy Menifee still on the mound for Southern Oregon, or rather in the circle, and 5, 6, 7 in the Tech order due up this inning. Kennedy Jancy, Mackenzie Staub, and Aubrey Bussinger. Starting to warm up as well here in Klamath. First pitch, we were at 56 degrees and now up at 61. Beautiful sunshiny day in the city of Sunshine. Kennedy Jancy steps in, 2 for 2 today, a triple and 3 RBIs in the first and a single back in the second. Now she gets to lead off this fourth inning. Already ahead in the count, 1-0. Pitch home is going to be fisted into right field, and that one will find some grass out there as Marquez with a diving effort, but just bounced off the leather, and a single for Jancy. 3 for 3 on the day for Kennedy. That brings up Mackenzie Staub, who is 0 for 1. Walked in the first, came around to score, and allowed to right field her last time through in the second. First pitch, he shows bunt, pops that one up. Donovan puts that one away for the first down in the inning. And so now it'll be Aubrey Bussinger, 0 for 2 today, a strikeout in the first and a flyout in the second. Bussinger batting .298 this season. And Menifee stares her down, kicks and fires. That one will miss wide for a ball. Menifee, by the way, in her fourth inning of work out of the bullpen, the third pitcher we've seen for Southern Oregon. Looking at who they've got left to throw, I think Machado for Southern Oregon, as this pitch was lifted into right center field. Ranging over was Marquez. She makes that catch, the second out this inning. You don't see it too often where 3 pitchers come in the first inning. And I'm sure those are things you just like to avoid entirely. That's why you don't see them too often. But again, the pitching staff left over for Southern Oregon. Machado, who has a 2.2 ERA. Just trying to think ahead of who they might see in game 2. Still obviously a few innings to go in this one, as that one will get down the line for a base hit for Zoe Allen. Second time she's reached base on a base hit today. Advances Jancy to second. Jensen Becker stepping in now. A walk in the first and a strikeout in the third. Jancy at second and Allen at first. Becker trying to push one or maybe both of these across with 2 outs in the bottom of this fourth inning. The 1-0 coming home to Becker. She fouls that one back. A ball and a strike. So Menifee has come in relief for this game, and I mentioned she got the final out of the first inning and has been here ever since. No runs have come across on her watch, not yet at least. Yet the Raiders still trail 4-1 in the bottom half of this fourth inning. 2 outs, and the 1-1 pitch will miss wide. 2-1. On deck, Kayla Mick. She gets the shot. 2-1. Will find the zone inside to Becker. 2-2 now. Becker has already gone down on strikes once this game, in danger of doing it twice. Menifee delivers the 2-2. This one a slow roller to first. Kathy tosses it on to Acosta at first for the third and final out this inning. No runs for Tech on 2 base hits, no errors for Southern, and 2 runners left on base for OIT. We head now to the top half of the 5th inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Oregon Tech leads Southern Oregon 4-1.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
And I welcome you back to this special presentation of Oregon Tech softball on 104.3 and 960 Sports. 9-1-2 do up this half inning for Southern Oregon. Sarah Curling, Deja Acosta, and Riley Donovan do up this half for Southern, a game in which they trailed the Oregon Tech Owls 4-1. Pitch fouled down the third base line. 0-2 now to Curling, who is 1 for 1 today, singled back in the second. For Oregon Tech today, 4 runs on 8 hits. They have yet to commit an error. They have left 8 runners on base to this point in the game. The top half of the 5th for Southern Oregon, 1 run on 5 hits, no errors, 4 runners left on base for the Raiders. As that pitch will miss wide off the plate. 1-2 to Curling. 1-2 home. That one will also miss wide. 2-2. And that one fouled back to, from Curling as well. So we're going to do it again at 2-2. Sarah Abramson, obviously getting the nod today for Oregon Tech. She is 19-2 on the season. That's a league best in wins. As she fields this one, bounces it right back to her. Throw on to first. Jancy stretches and gets the play in time
The second baseman,
for the first
Deja
down.
Acosta.
Mark that one 1-3 in the book, and that brings up Deja Acosta. She is 0 for 2 this afternoon with 2 strikeouts. Acosta, generally one of the better hitters for Southern Oregon. As a matter of fact, is second on the team in hits at 53, and she's already down in the count 0-1. The 0-1 is fouled back, 0-2. They got Acosta reaching for that one as well, as high and away. She flailed the bat at that one to foul it off. Abramson way ahead in the count, 0-2 with 1 out in the top half of the 5th. Tech leads 4-1. That pitch taken by Acosta. Outside, maybe a little low as well. 1-2. And swung on and missed. Acosta goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today.
Catcher Riley
Abramson now with 8 Ks on the afternoon. And that brings up Riley Donovan. She's reached base both times, once on a walk, once on a single where she came around to score. be fouled down the first base line. Donovan, a senior, 5'11". She's got a long stride, 11 home runs on the season, packs a lot of punch. She leads the team in that category. 0-1 will miss low. As a matter of fact, Southern Oregon leads the Cascade Collegiate Conference in the home run category with 34 home runs on the season. 1-1 coming home to Donovan will bounce to Armentrout, 2-1. 2 outs in the top half of the fifth. 4-1, Oregon Tech leads. (2-1). That one will also bounce in the artificial turf. 3-1. Coming home. That one will bounce as well. Donovan will trot down to first, and McKenna Armentrout goes out to talk to Abramson about the game plan for Marquez.
Maybe Williams is going to re-enter.
So a switch coming up then. So Williams looked like she's going to re-enter the ball game after starting the game as a pitcher. She was subbed out and she'll check back in now. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the first.
Your attention, please. Re-entering the game for Southern Oregon is number 5, Kayla Williams.
Williams again was one of the 8 strikeout casualties so far for Abramson. She gets a hold of that one deep into right field, but that one will end up foul, bouncing off the fence with that set of bleachers, right in front of the set of bleachers in right field. And so that'll just be a very long strike 1 to Williams. I had mentioned that Southern Oregon leads the conference with 34 home runs this season. As the 0-1 pitch will find the zone, strike 2. Well, Oregon Tech, in terms of their home run numbers, is sitting right at 26 on the year. 0-2 coming home to Williams. Taken just outside. Abramson thought she had it, but that'll be a ball. 1-2. Williams steps back in. Abramson delivers the 1-2 pitch. That one will break outside of the zone. Outfield shaded just a little bit towards the right side, as Becker plays it just shaded a little bit over as that pitch misses in the dirt. Now 3-2. Donovan on first. She reached on a walk just a minute ago. Abramson in danger of losing Williams also. The 3-2 coming home. That one is fouled off. Right about to where I parked.
Parking camera shows you.
Okay, thanks. So we'll do it again, 3-2. That one will miss just low. Beautiful pitch from Abramson. Breaks just past the knees of Williams.
Designated player.
Ball 4, she gets a free pass. And that will bring up Felicity Faeda. A single in the first and an RBI. A strikeout in the third in her last at bat. That one will miss. Finding the zone that time for Abramson. 1-1. Faeda awaits the 1-1, and Abramson paints the plaque again 1 and 2. Finding the outside part of that zone with a little bit of consistency this time around after walking the last two batters. Trying to find a way out of this inning. Abramson delivers the 1-2. That one misses high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, if she gets a chance, is Ashton Cathy. The 2-2, lofted foul. And so we'll do it all again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on in the top half of the 5th inning. Oregon Tech, the number 2 ranked team in the country, taking on Southern Oregon, the number 9 ranked team in the country, and Tech leads right now 4-1. The 2-2 home will miss high above the head of Faeda. And Abramson, again, still trying to find a way out of this inning. 2 quick outs, and she's since walked 3 batters in a row.
First baseman Ashton Cathy.
At third now for Southern, it's Donovan. She reached on a walk. Williams at second, she reached on a walk, and now Faeda just got the free pass as well, stands at first. That brings up Ashton Cathy. First pitch fouled back.
106 pitches.
Abramson well over the 100 pitch mark as well at 106 in this game. We saw Mackenzie Staub get pulled from defense not too long ago, throw some pitches in the bullpen, but unsure if we'll see her this game as Abramson misses there, ball and a strike. Cathy, 5th on the team in RBI for the Raiders at 25. The 1-1 checks her swing, and that one will miss low. You hear the groans from the home supporters here at Oregon Tech. Two and 1. That one hit on a line into right field. That one will get down. Donovan's going to come around to score. Williams touches home, and coming all the way around from first was Faeda. We've got a tie ball game after a bases clearing RBI double for Ashton Cathy.
That one's on you, ref.
Piper Love now stepping up. She is 1 for 2 today with a strikeout in the first. She doubled in the second, was not trying to extend that into a triple. A wild pitch. Armentrout lets that get past her, and that will put Cathy at third. That is a go-ahead run, and Coach Greg Stewart headed out to the circle. Just, I think, to try to help Abramson clear her head and figure out a way out of this inning. Abramson got the first 2 hitters on a ground out and a strikeout, walked 3 batters in a row, and then Cathy came in with a double into right center field that cleared the bases. How we are tied up at 4 in the top half of the 5th inning. Appreciate you being with us on this sunny afternoon in Klamath Falls. Game 1 of 2. A doubleheader this afternoon, and of course we will have both games for you on 104.3 and 960 Sports and OregonTechOwls.com. We'll just end up taking a brief intermission at the conclusion of this one, but this game heating up just like the weather here in Klamath Falls. About 62 degrees today. Could climb a little bit more as the day continues. And it looks like we're going to be about ready to go here in just a minute.
Your attention please, now running at third base for the 25, Abby Koval.
Only change, Abby Koval is going to be running at third for Southern Oregon. Abramson trying to get out of this inning. Already 3 runs have come across. The first pitch, a line drive snagged by Sievert, and a loud out number 3. Not before 3 runs come across for Southern.
3 runs on
one hit. No errors for Tech, and 1 runner left on base for Southern. We are tied at 4, heading to the bottom half of the 5th on 104.3 at 960 Sports.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Today with a pair of singles. Excuse me, 2 for 3. She did ground out again in the first. She gets another shot here. First pitch to Mick will miss wide. Menifee delivering the 1-0. Lifted into left field. Coming on and making the catch was Stripling. First out this inning brings up McKenna Armentrout. Armentrout today, in 3 at-bats, is 1 for 2. She did walk back in the first, flew out in the second. She singled back in the third. Armentrout into center field, taking a couple steps to her left and making the catch in center was Curling for the second out. Maggie Buckholtz now stepping in for Tech. Reached on a couple of fielder's choices today, also a walk in the second. Buckholtz, a left-handed hitter, takes strike 1. See if Buckholtz can help Tech get anything started. Already 2 outs in this inning, 2 pretty quick outs at that. 1 fly out to left, 1 to center. The 0-1 will find the outside part of the dish, now 0-2.
That looked really outside to me. But it was too. I really all I can see is the umpire's back, so.
Menifee toes the rubber once more. Steps back, winds up, fires, and a foul ball off the bat of Buckholtz. She will get another shot, still 0-2.
Right now, hold on. Right now. Go, Maggie. Come on, girl.
The 0-2 home to Buckholtz. That one lifted to second base. Ranging over was Acosta to put that one away. 1-2-3 go the Owls. No runs, no hits, no runners left. And we'll head to the top half of the 6th. Tied at 4 on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Is Rylan Austin, Lindsay Stripling, and Sarah Curling.
How about cornering with the Dolphins?
Right now, Austin at the dish. A pair of flyouts for her today. Abramson still in the circle. A line drive right back to her, but will find its way into center field for a single for Rylan Austin.
The right fielder, Lindsay Stripling.
Lindsay Stripling now stepping in with the runner on. Nobody out. Stripling is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout back in the fourth. Abramson lost a little bit of her control before, and it looks like we're going to have a runner come in for Austin. And it's going to be Faith Moultrie.
Your attention, please. Now running at first, number 12, Faith Moultrie.
Looking at Moultrie. She is 17 for 17 in stolen base attempts this season. A bunt laid down by Stripling is in time, so Moultrie advances to second. Stripling out on the ground out, and that'll bring up Sarah Curling. But again, Moultrie perfect on stolen base attempts this year. That pitch will miss wide. Southern Oregon put up 3 runs last half inning, had their backs up against the wall as Abramson came in and got 2 quick outs. That pitch is fouled off. And then walked 3 in a row, uncharacteristic of the reigning NAIA pitcher of the week. Allowed Southern to tie things up in the top half of the 5th. And now they've got a runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the 6th. Sarah Curling looks at the 1-1. That one will find the outside part of the zone, 1-2. Abramson will fire a pitch, a slow roller to Jancy at first, steps on the bag herself for the second out. In the meantime, Moultrie does advance to third. And so put that one in the books as 3 unassisted. And now back to the top of the Raider order for Deja Acosta. 0 for 3 today. 3 strikeouts. That time makes contact, lifts it into right field. DeVerna is there to put that one away. And we head now to the bottom half of the 6th. For the Raiders in this inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors for Tech. 1 runner left on for the Raiders. We're still tied at 4, heading to the bottom of the 6th on 104.3 in 960 Sports.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Welcome you back to 104.3 and 960 Sports. Special presentation of Oregon Tech Lady Owl softball this afternoon. Right now we are tied at 4 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 4, 5, 6 in the Tech order due up. J.C. Sievert, Kennedy Jancy, and Mackenzie Staub. circle for Southern is Maisie Menifee. She has come in and held Tech scoreless after a big 4-run first inning. Sievert swings on the first pitch she sees, lifts one into center field, and Curling is there to make the play for the first out. And that'll bring up Kennedy Jancy. A perfect 3 for 3 this afternoon, a pair of singles and a triple. That was back in the first. Gave Tech 3 of their 4 runs that they have. The other one credited to Jensen Becker. But right now, with bases empty, Jancy watches the first one go by her for ball 1. Jancy, I mentioned, second on the team in hits, 46 hits this season. The 1-0. She'll watch that one in the strike zone. Ball and a strike to Kennedy.
Right over the edge. That's right.
1-1 is smacked right back up the middle. Austin takes a few steps over at short, fires onto first in time for the second out. And now Mackenzie Staub will hit with the bases empty and 2 outs. 0 for 2 today with a walk in the first and a pair of flyouts in the second and fourth innings. See if she can get a little rally started. Bottom half of the 6th with 2 outs. On deck if she gets a shot is Aubrey Bussinger. First pitch to Staub, foul back. Oh, and that'll be DeVerna. Apologies there.
Be patient, wait for yours.
The 0-1 to DeVerna will miss high. Evens the count at 1. DeVerna, a 167 hitter, has appeared in 34 games this season. She fouls that one back. Only started in 14.
Obviously, no. Did you jump? Did you jump? Oh, I didn't jump. I was watching the ball.
Ball and 2 strikes to DeVerna.
I knew it wasn't a hit.
Menifee kicks, fires. DeVerna fouls that one back. We'll do it again, 1-2. DeVerna will watch that one miss high, way high, in fact, above her head. Evens the count at 2. DeVerna, a junior out of Newburgh, Oregon, sitting 5'4". The 2-2 pitch, a bouncing ball to third. Faeda comes on strong, makes the throw in time for the third and final out. No runs, no hits, no runners left for Tech. And now to the top half of the 7th inning. On 104.3 and 960 Sports, we are tied at 4.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Top half of the 7th inning on 104.3 and 960 Sports. Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon tied at 4. Riley Donovan steps in for the Raiders and watches Sarah Abramson's pitch miss wide 1-0. It's Donovan, Williams, and Faeda due up this inning for Southern. That's 2-3-4. That pitch will miss inside to Donovan. 2-0. Tied at 4 in the top half of the 7th of the rubber match of this 3-game Cascade Collegiate Conference Series as Donovan takes ball 3 from Abramson. Again, this is a doubleheader today, but the second game this afternoon does not count towards your Cascade Collegiate Conference record. The 3-0 home to Donovan will find the zone right down the middle for strike 1. Donovan has walked twice today and singled back in the first. The 3-1 will bounce to the glove of Armentrout behind the dish. 3 walks today for Donovan. That is the 5th walk issued by Sarah Abramson this afternoon, and looks like Coach Pistol is going to make some changes potentially. So we'll have a runner come in for Donovan. Just got to find out who it is.
Your attention, please.
Kayla Fulton from Roseville,
Pitch running
California.
at first for Southern Oregon is number 15, Kayla Fulton.
5'2" freshman.
And at the plate, the left
Oakmont High
fielder,
School.
Kayla Williams.
Now Greg Stewart now in the circle. Trying to figure things out with his team. So Fulton is on the base paths. And for her this season, just worth looking at, 3 for 4 on stolen base attempts this year. As a team, Southern Oregon has stolen 87 bases. Compare that to 66 for Oregon Tech, as Greg Stewart will make the journey back to the dugout. Abramson still in the circle even after the leadoff walk. If Abramson goes the distance, it'll be her 19th complete game this season. Strike 1 to Williams. So far today, for Williams, it's been 2 strikeouts and a walk. Or pardon me, 1 strikeout and a walk. She checked out of the game and checked back in the 5th. That other strikeout credited to Marquez. 1-1 the count to Williams as she steps back in the box. Abramson kicks and fires. A ground ball to short. Mick tosses on to Sievert for 1. Back to first and not in time. Williams beats out the back end of the double play. So now with 1 out and a runner on first, Felicity Faeda.
The third baseman, Felicity Faeda.
Faeda so far today, a single, a strikeout, and a walk. Back in the 5th. Swings and misses. The first pitch of the at-bat, 0-1. The 0-1 coming home from Abramson will also find the outside part of the plate. Abramson hitting her spot with that one, 0-2. And that one will miss wide. Abramson still trying to work the outside part of the dish to the cleanup hitter Felicity Faeda. The 1-2 coming home from Abramson will be high and in the zone, as a matter of fact, for strikeout number 9 on the day for Abramson. Second time that Faeda has gone down on strikes, and that will bring up Ashton Cathy with 2 outs. The top of the 7th inning. Runner on first is Fulton as that one's popped up. Armentrout comes on, takes a couple of steps in front of the plate and makes the catch. Southern Oregon. No runs on, no hits One runner left for Southern.
No runs.
Still tight.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Now batting for Oregon Tech, number 24, Aubrey.
The bottom of the 7th inning. We are tied at 4. It's number 1 Oregon Tech taking on number 9 Southern Oregon. Due up in the bottom half for Tech. It's Aubrey Bussinger, Zoe Allen, and Jensen Becker. 7, 8, 9 taking on Maisie Menifee, who has been spotless. She came in, recorded the final out of the first inning. This is high to Bussinger, and has stayed in the game ever since. Tech hasn't gotten anything going really against her. They have left their fair share of runners stranded against her, and being 8 just against Menifee. 11 in the game so far for Tech, as that one finds the outside part of the zone. The ball on a strike to Bussinger, who is 0 for 3 today. 2 flyouts and a strikeout for Aubrey this afternoon. Looking to get on base. She lifts that one foul, 1 and 2. This game for the season series, in conference play at least, between Southern Oregon and Oregon Tech. All time, Oregon Tech leads the series 60-57. 1 and 2, foul back. This is the 119th clash in the Cascades between Southern Oregon and Oregon Tech. In fact, last year these two teams, of course, meeting in the NAIA World Series, a series in which Southern Oregon won the second straight year in a row. 1 and 2 to Bussinger. A bouncing ball out to second. Acosta fields it, tosses on to first for out number 1. Zoe Allen, who is 2 for 2 this afternoon, left-handed hitter, stepping in. She also reached on a walk back in the first. First pitch to Allen. In the zone for strike 1, just on the outside part of the plate, right at the belt. Pitch lifted into left field. Coming on was Williams for the catch. And I'll make an amendment to what I said just a minute ago in terms of the season series between these two teams. It's actually 69-63 in favor of Oregon Tech. Southern Oregon, rather. My bad.
Now batting for the Owls, number 8, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt stepping in for Oregon Tech, getting her first at-bat of the day, hitting in place of Jensen Becker. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom half of the 7th. Strike on the outside part of the plate to Schmidt.
That was so far outside.
Oh, and 2 now to Schmidt after that one's fouled back. Menifee trying to push this game to extra innings. The 0-2 fouled back. And Schmidt stays alive in the bottom half of the 7th. That one also fouled back, the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. When she bounces out, he should call a ball every time because she's way beyond the base.
Back in the circle now, Menifee. Steps back, kicks, delivers. Schmidt makes contact with it. Over to short, and Austin ranges over, makes the throw just in time for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Owls, and we are headed to extras, tied at 4. Clash in the Cascades continues next on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Into extra innings now in the Clash in the Cascades. Southern Oregon taking on Oregon Tech. Sarah Abramson now into her 8th inning of work, facing off against Piper Love. Tied at 4. The top half of the 8th inning. Love fouls that one back, 0-2. It is 6, 7, 8 in the Southern Order. Piper Love, Rylan Austin, and Lindsay Stripling. The 0-2 be taken outside and miss for ball 1. So the count go to 1-2 now. Abramson delivers the 1-2. That one misses inside. Evens the count at 2. Abramson will try again. A 2-strike count, a ground ball hit out to Mick. Fields it cleanly, fires on to Jancy in time for the 1st out.
The shortstop, Rylan Austin.
Rylan Austin stepping into the plate now. She is 1 for 3. A couple of flyouts and a single. That came back in the 6th inning. A ground ball hit to second, ranging over, backhanding it was Sievert. A nice play in time to throw it first for the 2nd out this inning. And now it'll bring up Lindsay Stripling. A strikeout in the 4th, fielder's choice in the 6th. She walked back in the 2nd. And she watches that one find the zone. 0-1, just the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 from Abramson is a bit high. 1-1. We are tied at 4 in the top half of the 8th inning. Game 1 of 2 this afternoon from Klamath Falls. The 1-1 is fouled back into the glove of Armin Trout for strike 2. And Abramson trying to get out of this 8th inning with the game still tied, because you look at who's up for Tech next half inning, it's the top third of the lineup. The 1-2 is fouled back. We'll do it again. It's Mick, Armin Trout, and Buckholz due up in the bottom half of the 8th for Oregon Tech. 1-2 coming home from Abramson will be fouled again. Abramson kicks and fires the 1-2. Ground ball to third. Bussinger's up with it. Throw in time. 1-2-3 go the Raiders. We head now to the bottom half of the 8th inning. It's going to be Mick, Armin Trout, and Buckholz for Oregon Tech as they try to close this thing out. Coming up next on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Leading off the 8th for Oregon Tech, the shortstop, Kayla Mick.
Welcome back to the special presentation of Oregon Tech softball on 104.3 and 960 Sports. We are tied up at 4 in the bottom half of the 8th inning into extras this afternoon. Due up this half inning is Kayla Mick, McKenna Armin Trout, and Maggie Buckholz for Tech. It is 1, 2, and 3 in the Owls order. Menifee still in the circle for the Raiders, and we'll find the zone on the first pitch to Mick. 0-1. 2 for 4 today for Kayla. Pair of singles in the first and third innings. She also grounded out in the first and flew out in the 5th. The 0-1 on its way to Mick is going to miss high and away for ball 1.
I stopped talk to her ball bowl.
1-1 is lifted, shallow center field, and that one will be caught by Austin, falling backwards over her head. And that is an athletic play by the shortstop, Austin. Again, Armin Trout stepping in now for the Owls. She is 1 for 3 today with a single in the third, a pair of flyouts, coupled now with a walk back in the first inning. Armin Trout watches the first one, find the zone. Strike 1. Oregon Tech so far this season in extra innings 1 and 2. In extra inning affairs this year, their one win as the 0-1 misses outside to Armin Trout. Their one win coming on this very field against Northwest University, a team which, by the way, took 2 out of 4 against Southern last weekend. SOU is 0-1 in extra innings this season. The 1-1 to Armin Trout is hit on the ground into right field. They try to get her at first, but Armin Trout beats it out. She will get on board with a single, the go-ahead run on base for Oregon Tech, and that brings up Maggie Buckholz. Maggie has reached on a fielder's choice twice this afternoon and flew out back in the 5th inning. And with 1 out in the bottom half of the 8th and a runner on, just trying to move Armin Trout around the pillows. First pitch to Buckholz will miss low in the turf from Menifee. And by the way, no runner coming in for Armin Trout, the catcher. Usually you see that, but they generally let McKenna out there. 1-0 is going to miss inside to Maggie. On deck is J.C. Sievert for Oregon Tech. She is the cleanup hitter. The 2-0 to Buckholz. A bouncing ball to first. And she is called out at first after a bang-bang play in which Kathy came on strong, tossed it back to Acosta. Very close play at first base, and Greg Stewart is going to come have a conversation about it. Very close call at first base, and one that could be a deciding factor in that game.
If they overruled, it's an infield single.
I think there's a couple questions here. One is if there was a tag applied, in which there was none, and two, if they beat her to the base. And neither one of them is true. The home plate umpire confirmed there was no tag, so an infield single for Buckholz moves Armin Trout to second. And now we've got a meeting in the circle with Coach Pistol. Runners at first and second brings up J.C. Sievert. She's had a tough day at the plate so far, 0 for 2. She has walked twice. As we have a pause in the action. Remind you to stick around for game 2 of a doubleheader this afternoon. This one's been full of excitement in extra innings. But we do have a second game to play after this. We'll take a brief intermission, return you to normal programming, and then we'll be back with a pregame show about 10 minutes before first pitch of game 2, which of course we will get you all the times and all that stuff in the postgame show of this one. But right now, still plenty of softball left to play as Sievert steps into the box and takes strike 1. Runners at first and second. Armin Trout's at first, and Armin Trout at second, and Buckholz at first. Only 1 out in the inning. To the cleanup hitter, Sievert. That one is fouled back. Sievert, 39 RBI this year. She is second most on the team in that respect. Faces an 0-2 count here. Sievert watches that one miss wide. 1-2. This game for the season series in the conference. Oregon Tech won the first game 8-7. Southern bounced back on March 23rd and beat the Owls 11-7. And here's the 1-2 pitch home to Sievert. She lines one into left field. It gets past the glove of the left fielder, Williams. Coming all the way home from second is McKenna. Armin Trout and Oregon Tech in walk-off fashion defeat the Southern Oregon Raiders 5-4.
Your final in game number 3 of the series reads the Owls 5.
Oregon Tech coming away with a huge win, 5-4, but just 1 of 2 this afternoon. We'll recap all the action for you coming up on the post-game show, and we'll tell you what's next coming up on 104.3 and 960 Sports with HD video on Oregon Tech Owls.